Who is Jnani? Who has a Jnani is somebody who has knowledge. What is this knowledge? The knowledge that Tattvamasi, I am Brahman. Knowledge that Sarvam Khalida Brahma, all this is Brahman. Knowledge that Brahma Satya Jagan Mithya. So now, that knowledge is equal to, I have a knowledge of physics, I have knowledge of chemistry, I have knowledge of something. The knowledge is about objective reality. Whereas, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman, Sarvam Khalida Brahma, Brahma Satya Jagan Mithya is not objective reality. Is it subjective reality? It is your innermost reality, beyond object and subject. It's what you are. Somebody having the knowledge of Atma Jnana so deep so that he is realized or convinced this is the reality, and he starts living that way, is called Atma Jnani. He lives the Jnana in his life. It doesn't mean that he has Jnana. His life is Jnana. His life is the expression of Jnana. Somebody for whom the Vedantic teaching has become a way of life, expression of life, with a clear conviction, is called Jnani. Is the answer clear? So this you have to compare with the knowledge of subject. I have knowledge of subject, science. Science is object. Okay. I have knowledge of my mind working. Okay. I am happy at this circumstance, I am unhappy at this. This is subjective knowledge. I am Brahman. I am consciousness. I am Satchidananda Swarupa. And the world is an appearance of Brahman. The world is Brahman. Sarvam Khalida Brahma. This understanding what has gone deep into somebody's life, influences all aspects of his life, is called Jnani. Is that clear? Anybody has a question on this? The definition of Jnani.
It is not for the sake of telling anyone or showing it to the society. And if someone does that, alli ade Advaita anta bandaga, there is two anno tara agutte. It is the deep, that aproksha anubhuti.
So should I bring the aproksha anubhuti question here? Is this also improvement like you told about Sthita Prajna? Okay. So can we continue this question? Oh yeah. So now in Vedanta, we say Atma Jnana is like any other Jnana which you have to get. By birth, we have Adnana of physics, Adnana of chemistry. We learn Jnana of chemistry, Jnana of physics. We'll have a Jnana. Okay. So now, Atma Jnana, by birth we don't have Atma Jnana. I don't know who am I. I don't know I am Brahman. I don't know I am awareness. By birth we are Adnanis. Everybody. Just like I have to learn physics, chemistry or biology, I also have to learn Atma Jnana as a subject. So Atma Jnana as a subject, when you learn under the Guru teaches you Tattvamasi, you are that. Tattvamasi, you are that. Okay. Now Tat means that. Brahman. Tvam means you. So that's a duality. Tattvamasi teaching itself as a duality. That Brahman is equal to you. That's a duality. Okay. Now, this teaching is given to you. It is called indirect teaching because it has not become your reality. That teaching is called paroksha jnana, means indirect. Still it's indirect. Because Tat is there, Brahman is there, Tvam, me is there. I and Brahman are there. Two entities are there. Actually, Tattvamasi is called Mahavakya, great saying. Please understand, language has a problem. The language, whatever you speak, becomes duality. Language you cannot speak without bringing duality. The language is inherently dualistic. That's why our mind start creating a program called duality. So when I say you, immediately mind creates this I. You and I is created by the mind. Split. The split of duality is there in any language. In Tattvamasi also there is a split. Tat and Tvam. Okay. But the purpose of Tattvamasi teaching is not duality. Purpose of Tattvamasi teaching is to understand the reality behind non-duality. Reality between Tat and Tvam. Reality between Tat and Tvam is called pure awareness. It's also called Pradnana. Pradnana is Brahman. Tat is Brahman, Tvam is Brahman. That's what it's teaching. That's what Upanishad is saying. Tat Tvamasi. You can become that. So Tat there, Tat means here Ishvara, Bhagavan. Tvam means Jiva. So Jiva is Ishvara. A duality is there. And it's false. Jiva cannot be Ishvara. Jiva can never be Ishvara because Ishvara is by definition omnipresent, omnipotent, is infinite. So Jiva cannot become Ishvara. So that way, Tattvamasi first level does not give any meaning at all. It's meaningless. But if you really understand Tat, if you really understand Tvam, then Tat and Tvam can be equated. So if you equate Tvam, means me, Jiva, the Tvam becomes Sakshi. So Tat becomes existence, Astitva, Sat, Chit and Ananda. So Tat and Tvam can get equated Satchidananda, which is Parabrahma. So Tat is Parabrahma, Tvam is Parabrahma. Tvam is for first Sakshi, Sakshi is Brahman. Tat is for first Ishvara, Ishvara is Brahman. Brahman equal to Brahman is the meaning of Tattvamasi. So that understanding, if it goes deep, if you are convinced very clearly, not because somebody told, with your Shravana and Manana and Nidhyasa, that has become your reality. Then is called Jnana. Then it is called Aparoksha Jnana. Paroksha Jnana is what you have heard. Aparoksha Jnana has become your reality. So for example, your reality right now, I call you by name, some XYZ, then you will turn, because that XYZ is your name reality. So in Aparoksha Jnana, I am Brahman is the reality. So what happened here? Tat is third person, Tvam is first person. First person is called me, and second person is called you or that. Third person is called you and that. But Brahman is not a person at all. Okay? Brahman is a reality. It's neither first person, not second person, not third person. So Brahman is the underlying reality of all the persons. So when you are clear that I am not a person, I am not first person, not second person, third person, I am Brahman, and then also you are clear that all other persons are not persons, but Brahman himself appearing as person, then you are called Aparoksha Jnana. This is actually a deeper understanding of life. Now, it is not a second-hand knowledge. It's your experience of life. How did you get the experience of life? It's called intuitive apperception. Intuitive apperception means something beyond me I cannot perceive. But something I know without anyone telling me. That's called intuitive. Who told you that you are aware? Who told you that you exist? I exist and I am aware is intuitive knowledge to us. There's a Brahman, Sat and Chit. But what is not very intuitive is I am Ananda Swarupa. I am blissful. So that I am blissful has to be teaching, has to be given by Guru. Why you are blissful, how everything in life is manifestation of bliss. Then you realize I am Ananda Swarupa. I am Sachidananda. I am not a body. I am not a mind. I am not intellect. I am not a name. Mano, Buddhi, Ahankara, Chittani, Naham. That understanding becomes deep. And such a person is called Jnani. Now, Aparoksha Jnana has become Aparoksha Jnana. Something is my truth. Paroksha Jnana is the truth of Guruji or truth of Vedanta. Aparoksha Jnana is my truth. This is what I don't believe that. I am. That's called Aparoksha Jnana. Any questions? So that this question, I'll take its second question. On the Aparoksha Jnana, Sriram asked a question. The question is it an improvement process like I told as Sthita Prajna? So, see, you got a Jnana. Then Jnana starts affecting your life. That affecting the life is two ways. Before Jnana and after Jnana. So, example, there's a beggar who was the lost son of a father. And father tells him, you are my son. Then beggar comes to the house of the rich man. But it will take some time for him to change the habit. Now he knows that I am the son of this father. But his beggarly habit will not go one day. It will go slowly. One day he starts living like the son of a rich man. So what happened here? Jnana happened. Then lifestyle got changed. Life got changed slowly. In the second case, a girl is married to a boy is married to a girl. Before marriage, they are singles, bachelors. Then, after marriage, I am the wife, I am the husband. They start living. So, Jnana has come to them on the day of the marriage. Oh, we are no longer bachelors, we are married. But whether their lifestyle be married lifestyle, day one onwards, it will get adjustment. So, the day you got convinced, clear that I am Brahman, Aham Brahmasmi, Sarvam Kalita Brahman, Brahma Satya Jagan Mithya, that's the day you got Jnana, Aparoksha Jnana. The Aparoksha Jnana will start affecting all aspects of your life. It may take some time, change. But deep inside you are clear. That time which will take, your whole lifestyle may continue for some more time. It will not suddenly, body and mind complex cannot shift suddenly. Okay, so this is called Jnana and way of a life of a Jnani. Way of a life of Jnani will start changing with clear Jnana. So compare this with somebody who has no Jnana, Adnani. Okay, Adnani means he has no Atma Jnana. Now if you tell him you have to take Yugadi means taking life equanimously, good and bad, he will not be able to do it. He may try to do it, but he has no inner conviction. It will be superficial effort. Whereas for people in Satsanga, the teaching is already given. Atmano mokshartam jagaditaya. You are Atma Jyoti. And very clearly you are told, you have been given Jnana, Aparoksha Jnana, you are Brahman. So now you cannot say I am Adnani. You cannot say I am Jnani also. Then, before becoming Jnani, you have to adopt a lifestyle of a Jnani. It's a practice. Because your whole lifestyle has to go. And this practice is called Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is nothing but a Jnani's way of living. But we call it as yoga Because you people who do yoga claim that I have not realized. That's why it's called yoga. If after realization, karma yoga is a way of life of Jnani. What was practiced before realization becomes perfection in realization. Is that answer clear, Shriram? So that's why the practice or yoga is for developing the Sthitaprajna qualities. When you say Shama, Dama, Titisha, Upati, Shraddha, Samadhana, Mumukshutva, Shraddha, Samadhana, these are nothing but qualities of Sthitaprajna you're trying to develop. So if you are in the hope that one day I'll get Jnana, then whole my life will change drastically, it is not correct. It has a build-up, Jnana and perfection. Or Jnana and changes and perfection. Is the answer clear to all? Yes. I'll take the next question on the Zoom message. Is Jivan Mukta? Does Jivan Mukta has a change of perception? From Jnani to Jivan Mukta, is there a change of perception? See, Jnana is always about inner wisdom. It's called Jnana Chakshu. Okay? It is not about the sense organ. If sense organs are Jnana, then we can do some surgery and give Jnana to somebody. The sense organs are called organs of action or Karmendriya or Jnanendriya. So organs of sense, Jnanendriya. These sense organs are called Golaka, means instrument. But what sees through the Golaka is a subtle body. Subtle body has sense organ, Indriya. How do I recognize subtle body? In your dream, you have a body, and in that body you see something. That's not a gross eyes, it's subtle senses. Now, both gross eyes and subtle eyes cannot recognize the Atma. What can recognize the Atma is called intuition. Intuition is called prajna in Sanskrit. So now I'll ask you, what is this? It's a mobile phone. Okay. So you can recognize a mobile phone through perception. But if I ask you, what is awareness? You cannot perceive it. You know, I am aware. Forget about all those things. Very simple things cannot be explained to others. You know it's true. For example, yesterday I went to a doctor because of my back pain. I have back pain. There's no swelling. The doctor will ask, is there a back pain here? Is there a back pain here? Is there a back pain here? He'll touch various points. Is there back pain here? Now, back pain is not visible to doctors. It's not available to sense organs of doctors. It's not available to measurement instruments of measurement. But I know it's there. I only know it's there. Similarly, only you know that you have awareness. Only you know that you exist. This is called intuition. Intuition, you don't have to get it. Intuition is already there. But intuition, we have corrupted with the thoughts. I know I exist, we corrupted. I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. Intuition is corrupted by wrong thoughts, false thoughts. So Vedanta Jnana, Aparoksha Jnana does not mean I'll gain something new. Intuitive knowledge of I exist, I am aware, I am happiness is already there to us. Unwanted wrong knowledge superimposed on that has to be removed. It's a process of negation. It's not a process of gaining something. That's called it's intuitive apperception. The question here now, with the intuitive apperception, will the perception change? Sense organs will change? No, it won't change. What happens? Somebody sees a snake. He's afraid. Then, because his sense organs and the mind, perception, gives a snake. Then you put a torchlight there. Oh, it's not a snake, it's a rope. Now you have understood it's rope. Understanding has happened at the intellectual level. I'm giving intellectual example, not intuitive level. Now, after that, you switch off the light. Again, it appears like a snake. Now, what he will tell, hey, there's a rope there. He will not say there's a snake there because his jnana has shifted. Jnana chaksha has opened. Similarly, when your jnana chaksha has opened, you will have to, you'll know, Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidananda Atma, Shivananane, Shivoham, Shivoham. I am awareness. Please tell me, who has to show you your awareness? Nobody can show. Guru cannot show you your awareness. You know your awareness. Guru can only remove the knowledge, remove the ignorance and show you the awareness. My mind is aware, my body is aware. That illusion you can remove. Guru's job is only removal of illusion. Guru's knowledge is not giving, knowing, showing the reality. Reality you already know. It's intuitively known to you. For example, if I ask you, are you aware? What will you say? I'm aware. Prove it that you are aware. How do I prove I'm talking, walking, I'm aware. If you don't talk and you walk, you are not aware. I'm aware. Awareness is my nature, is known intuitively. That's awareness, God, Brahma, Pradhanam Brahma. So now, by knowing this, has a perception undergone change? No. But your intuition has become clear and sharp. Adnana, supreme, the intuition has gone. Means jnana has come. Jnana will come in buddhi only. Wrong understanding will go in buddhi only. Wrong understanding in buddhi and right understanding in buddhi. Now buddhi will not clash with the intuition. So then what will happen? A person sees the snake, then in Adnana, then he understands the rope in Jnana. Then whenever he sees the snake, he understands the rope. So Jnana Chakshu has opened. Now, oh, your eyes have changed? Eyes have not changed. For Jnani also, sun rises in the morning and sets in the night. But he knows the sun doesn't rise and set. It's only optical illusion is there. You don't have to remove the illusion, you have to understand the illusion and be free from it. Is that answer clear? So, the question is, who is Jivan Mukta?